General the tutor channel atangin chi bai kan book le vek chewa vo ina chuan posari mathematics kan enanga he posari mathematics si tuna kan tu chapter exponents and powers ti hi engemo in exam so kan na exam a po hian engemo poi mo na nei ve le thina he hi kan fiat a thale ome chuan exponents and powers chung chang kan zir do na exercise 13.1 kan en do na ni. Today we are going to learn about exponents and powers of class 7 students, class 7 syllabus. In this syllabus we are going to cover very important lessons, and some problems are really important for those who are seeking for governmental jobs and those who are going to write some entrance. It is going to be very important, so I hope you may get a good benefits from this video. Firstly, we are going to see question number 1. Find the value of sum number 1, 2 to the power 6. In this, some people think that 2 to the power 6 is 12. No, they just multiply 2 and 6. That is not the way. So we are going to multiply 2 6 times. So that means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That means 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32, 32 2s are 64, like that. And 9 to the power 3 means 9 into 9 into 9. That is 9 9s are 81, 81 9s are 729. That will be the way to find out the exact value of certain numbers which are denoted in the exponential form. Ale amasabera chuan find the value of tinta heng thu ta te jong soro ta 2 to the power 6 aron ta ni mitam tak chuan hei common mistakes ania no pang pressure an ti sual na sale sual thina mun do no en ula mi chon 2 le 6 si multiply ha to mon ti thin 2 into 6 se mon ti thina 2 to the power 6 is 12 ani an ti thina adik lo ni kha kha chu aum je ta ka chuan 2 hlir hi voi ru puntir turania pahni lir hi voi ru puntir turani aum je so pahni mun ni pali pali mun ni pariat mun ni som paruk mun ni som thum pahni som thu pahni mun ni som ruk pali khadeng han ani turani he heta po 9 to the power 3 hi mi dam tak chuan 27 amon ti mai thin ani mi ro ani pakwar hir kha voi thum puntir turani pako mun kwa somriat pakhat mun kwa zasari somni pakwa khateng zong khan turan tani. Okay, in the next question you are asked to find out you are asked to express these numbers which are occurring in the, many times to write it into, to express it into its exponential form. That is, how many 6 are there here? 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. How many times? 4 times. That means 6 to the power 4. Like that, in the same way, b 4 times occurring is called b to the power 4. Here 2 is occurring 2 times. That means a also is occurring 2 times here. That as the answer we have to put them 2 and a, put them in the inside brackets, and all these two numerical value and the variables are having the same exponents. That means 2a to the power 2. In the same way here, a is occurring 3 times and c is occurring 4 times and d is there. Here a is occurring 3 times, that means a to the power 3, c to the power 4 and d. That is the way to express certain numbers which are occurring more than 1 times into its exponential form. le heta number 2 kan mu tu chu heng number ron omnon te puntir angaron omnon na teng te hi exponential form power nei ang khan kan endon ani ta point parukhi vai li ron omnon ani chu parukhi vai li ron omnon chuan 6 to the power 4 ani maya b hi vai li omnona b to the power 4 nei le maya heta in 2 hi voi ni omnona a hi voi ni omnon buka voi ni veven omnona wangin an power khain ang theita a chuta chuan 2a kan tinga bracket chunga chun bracket chunga kan da a heta a power ai ain chom chuan hemi hi a hran ve ve in a power hi ain chom ani ti kha kan hriat poimo ame heta hian a hi voi thuma oma c hi voi li a oma d hi voi khat om ta ni chuti ni chuan a to the power 3 c to the power 4 d kha kha ni le mai a ol lutu ole khatiang kha kan hriat lo chuan a basic khi kan hriat lo chuan na kina na dil na emo khatiang khan a basic kan hriat lo chuan kan ti sual rem rum fo thei tlat maya kha kha apui em em ani le tuna mi hi kan film khurangai le zual don ta ni okay we have to learn this number very carefully. We are going to express this number, that is 512, into its exponential form by using its prime factors. That means we are going to divide these numbers by certain numbers. Means if it is possible to divide with 2, first we have to divide it with 2. If it cannot, we have to see whether it can be divided by 3 or 4 or 5 like that. So here we are going to see here 512. Since the last digit is even number, that is divisible by 2. So with 2, if you divide this 512, it is 256 times. 256, if you divide it with 2, that is 128. Then if you divide 128 by 2 again, it will become 64. If you divide 64 by 2, that is 32. Then if you divide 32 by 2 again, you will find out that it is 16. Then divide 16 with 2 again, you will find out that the answer will be 8. If you divide 8 with 2, that is 4. If you divide 4 with 2, that is 2. Until the answer is 1, you have to divide it. Okay. So we are going to see the divisor. The divisor of that number 512 here. How many times 2 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we are going to write this as 512 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2, 9 times. No, 9 times. So that means 512 is equal to 2 to the power 9. That is how we are going to do. Sometimes you will see certain numbers which are not divisible by 2. That is here also in 729. We are going to see whether it is divisible by 2 or not. The last digit is odd number. Since the last digit is odd number, that means it cannot be divided by 2. Then we are going to see whether it can be divided by 3. Let's add the digit. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18. So 18 is divisible by 3. That is 3 6 are 18. So that means this 729 can be divided by 3. So here let us see. 729 if we divide it by 3, that the answer will be 243. Then if you divide 243 by 3 again, the answer you will find out is that is 81. If you divide 81 by 3, that will be 27. If you divide 27 by 3, then you will find 9. If you divide 9 by 3, it will be 3, 1 is 3. So how many times 3 is occurring here? We are going to count 729 equal to 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Yes, 3 is occurring 6 times. That means the answer will be 3 to the power 6. Ole helaya hian tim khurngai deuh mai kan han nei le ta a heng number teng te hi prime number or a prime factor se asem thei tu te bera tanga chuin mo exponential form in handa te tin ya zanga som pani hi pahni in a sem thei chun pahni in sem chon thot tur ania a thei lo chuan pathumin chuta thei lo chun panga in khati khan prime numbers kan ti pahni pathum panga mo pasari ti te som pakhat khati kha prime number hi kan soi ke le ro prime number chu sem thei tu pahni chi nei two hian sem thei tu enge nei one le two bakin sem thei tu om lo chuwan chun two hi prime numbers ani two ti lo chu even number reng number ko kim reng a hian prime numbers dang om lo two chau hi ni tin three hi prime number niam sem thei tu eng enge nei one le three chau mo pakhat le pathum chau na sem thei chu wang chu prime number chu three te two te five te po hi sem thei tu pahni che one le five che ne ya 7 te po 1 le 7 chau sem thaya mo 9 hi odd number ni langa prime number ni me le mi lo asan chu 1 in a sem thaya 3 na sem thaya 9 in a sem thaya bok kha sem thai tu pathum lai nei ta chu wa 9 te hi prime number ni le mi lo ni kan soi tui lu tu ka prime number se tam tak on thei o me ichun zanga so pani hi sem thai tu te ber 1 ti lo chu 2 atangin kan chanang chu train kan chananga two in zanga som pani kan sem ta hi two hen kan sema ahmun zani songa por mo chon two in zani songa por kan sem le za som ni pariat khate han kan sem chong khata zela a to pa one om ma chuan kan sem chong khata zel ni khate LCM lak don anga khate kan sem tha ta ka khan two hi a sem two hi voyeng zat nge om kan chiarang zanga som pani ko chu helai two om za che hi ta hen kan sek hi ta a chuan voi kwa om non ti kan hmu ta ni chu voi kwa om non ani chuan zanga so pani 2 to the power 9 nen ai tu reng ti na ni chuan 2 to the power 9 hi answer ti na ni number 10 khat 2 ina sem thei mi lo thil om vele ta a khami 2 ina sem thei mi lo thil number khat dang kha lo om le ti ta a zasari som ni pakwa he number ko kim lo ania a to pa 9 om tat me a chuan 2 in pani ina sem thei tat lo chuan pathum ina sem thei nge thei lo kan en le ngai ta a pathum ina sem thei le thei lo kan en don chuan hei a digit te hi bel khomela pasari le pahni bel pakwa le pakko bel som pariat chu 3 table a omem 3 multiplication table a omem ka te ome pathum hun ruk som pariat alon chuan hemi a digit bel khoma hi 3 table a 3 multiplication table a om chuan kha number kha 3 na sem thei na ni chuti ni chuan 3 in zasari som ni pakwa kan han sem ta a ahmun zani somli pathum po thin kan sem le riat khat han kan sem chong kha zela to pa wan ani thlengin mom khateng khan kan han sem ta chu a to pa 3 kha in zat nge om kan sia le ta hen kan han zet ta a voi ru ko omani ri kan han khan 3 to the power 60 ha answer khan le mai ni okay identify the greater number wherever possible in each of the following. In this question, in a consecutive number or consecutive odd numbers, if you want to know which one is greater, that means you have to see the exponents. The number which have greater exponents, the value will be more. That means actually here 4 to the power 3 and 3 to the power 4 is there. Here 4 is greater than 3. Actually, the base are the numerical value of the base are different and 4 is bigger, but that bigger number have lesser exponential value. That means 3 to the power 4 is greater than 4 to the power 3. That way, without actual calculation also we can know which one is greater. We can compare by ourselves and see whether which one is greater. Here also 5 to the power 3 or 3 to the power 5. Yeah, actually 5 is greater than 3, but 3 have a greater exponential value, that means 3 to the power 5 is greater than 5 to the power 3. Palina en le la hey 4 to the power 3 le 3 to the power 4 here on data. Ta hen chut kher lo wa hriat thei dan om chu hey a basic an enta pali hi chu tam jok nge ni ma se pali hian a power a hian a power nei hi 3 chawan ya 3 hian 4 a nei sia heta hian a power nei tam jok jok hi a lian jok an ni deuh zel ani mo heta po 5 to the power 3 ne 3 to the power 5 ania chu ti ni chuanin 5 hi 3 a chun lian jok ngei na a ma se 3 hian power keng lian jok tak mai chu wang chun 3 to the power 5 a lian jok ani kan ti ngam ta ni question number 5 here almost alike to question number 3 we are going to see the we're going to express the number 648 by the multiplication of its prime factors in its exponential form. So here we are going to divide 648 by its prime factors. Actually, the prime factors means prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, like that. So the smallest prime factors of 648 is 2. Since the last digit 8 can be divided by 2, that means 648 can be divided by 2. So we are going to start dividing by 2. So here we have 2. 648 we are going to divide with 2. The answer we have here is 324. So if we divide 324 with 2 again, you will find out 162. If we divide 162 by 2, the value is 81. So here 81 cannot be divided anymore by 2. We're going to see whether it can be divided by 3 or not. Let's add 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay, 9 can be divided by 3, so that means this 81 can be divided by 3. So let us divide 81 by 3. So you will find out that it was 27 times. So if you divide 27 with 3 again, the answer is 9. If you divide 9 by 3, it will become 3. That 3 can be divided by 3 again by 1. So what are the numbers that we have found out here as the divisor? Is that 648 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. That means where 2 is the occurring 2 times and 3 is occurring 4 times. That means 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 4. So that will be the answer for this. In the same way here, in question number 4, no, okay, the number is, okay, anyway, 4, yeah, 3600, yes. Let us divide 3600 by 2 again. So if we divide 3600 by 2, you will find the answer 1800. Divide 1800 by 2 again, the answer will be 900. If we divide 900 by 2, the answer will be 450. If we divide 450 by 2 again, you will find out 225. 225, whether it can be divided by 2, 3, let's see, 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. Okay. 9 is there in 3 tables, so that means 225 can be divided by 3. So with 3, if you divide, you'll find that it was 75 times. Then if you divide 75 by 3 again, you will find 25. 25 cannot be divided anymore by 3, so let us divide it with 5. If you divide 25 by 5, the answer will be 5. If you divide 5 by 5, 1 is the result. So here, let us see. 2 is occurring 4 times, 3 is occurring 2 times, and 5 is occurring 2 times. So that means the answer will be 2 to the power 4 into 3 to the power 2 into 5 to the power 2. Le, kan en thaleng mi zo tongin on. Pathum na neng khana in ang renga hei maro chu pathum na kha chu number ngai mor mor kha kan mang thata ai cho number ngai ngor ngor kham om to don lo ni sang zaruk somli priyati zaruk somli priyati pahin sem thia chan chu atopa e do wangin pahin kan sema hun zathum somni pali nia pahin zathum somni pali kan sem le za som ruk pahi lo chuaka pahin za som ruk pahi sem le a somriat pakhat lo chuak ta ni somriat pakhat hi pahin a sem thei to reng reng lo he to pa wan pathum na sem thei le thei lo kan ena pariat le pakhat be chu pakwa chu pathum teibula oma chu wang chun 81 hi pathum na sem thei ti kan ria a pathumin a hmun som ni pasari lo ta ni ni sari chu pathumin a hmun kwa chuan pakwa chu pathumin a hmun thum pathum chu pathumin a hmun khat khatin kha kan ta ta true voi exam nge om three voi exam nge om ti kan ena ta hian ka han zek tlar le ta a chuan answer tak tak a chu two kha voi thuma lo oma three voi li om chu wang chuan 2 to the power 3 into 3 to the power 4 lo ta ni khating deuh che khan number 4 na hian sang thum zaruk oma khang e tuna khan atlang pui ko ron chok ta jok jok ta a khami tlang pui ko ron chok ba ka kha chu nang ma ne in lo chok ve ngai ti na ni sang thum zaruk khi ka han sem le ta pahnina sem thei nge kan ria an sem ta nge ya sang kha zariat ne hun sang kha zariat panhin sang kha zariat kan sem le hun zakwa zakwai panhin kan sem le zali songa panhin zali songai sam chun zani somni panga long ta ni zani somni pangai to pa panga takat maya panhin a sem thei ta reng reng lo chu tin ni chuan a pan nia sem thei lo chu pa thu na sem them kan andona panga le pahni ki bela panga pro pasari pret pakwa o nai na lo ni ta ni chu chu pathum huna om sia chu san hei hi pathu na sem thei na ni chuan pathumina hmun som sari panga lo ni a som sari panga chu pathumina hmun som ni panga ni ni nga hi pathum hmuna a om lo hrim hrim ta panga hmuna a lo om le chia ta pangai kan sem le pangai na hmun nga panga chu pangai na hmun khat khat e khan helaya asem tu ho ka ziak tlar le ta chu hi voi li a oma 3 voi ni oma 5 hi voi ni om buka chu tin chuan 2 to the power 4 3 to the power 2 5 to the power 2 le ta mai ta ni avahan awesome vetru now let's go to question number 6 simplify that means if we are going to simplify these numbers let's see how 2 into 10 to the power 3 10 to the power 3 means 10 into 10 into 10 if we multiply with 2 the value will be 2000 7 square into 2 square that means 7 into 7 2 into 2 if we multiply all 7 sevens are 49 2 twos are 4 4 49s are 196 like that we will multiply it all firstly we have to expand the numbers which are occurring in exponential form then after expanding we have to multiply and find the real value here 2 to the power 3 into 5 that means 2 into 2 into 2 that is 8 8 5s are 40 like that lastly sum number 5 0 into 10 to the power 2 here if you have any number which are extraordinarily large in number also if you multiply any number with 0 the answer will always be 0 now we can can say cái này lóc nghe mình trong mình kan lau thành cái đó là lòng 2 into 10 to the power 3 lon ta hay hi kan hu chu ton kan pot fa nang power om lo in kan siam ang 2 into 10 voi thuma omanga chuan avai hen kan pun tir ta som hun som za za hun som sang khat mun ni sang ni khani mai a pasari hi voi ni omanga pani hi voi ni om bokanga chuan pasari mun som sari som li pakwa mo li ko mun ni engzang nge nyang li ko mun ni chu engzang nge som nga le pariat mo anem oi om lo tro som kwa le pariat som kwa pariat mun ni za som kwa khateng khan chuan khateng khan kan expand phota hei heng te ponia kan han ta chuan a to per hi kan soi tu poi mo lai hen ta helai hian eng anga number lian po ni se chiar sen lo ruk mo arno la phur zat ni po nei sela zero na nei puntir chuan a value to zero tho tho an don tik na ni ti chuan pasari na kan kalang. Okay, let's go to question number 7. Oh, this is going to be very, very important. Very, very important. So, uh, why I say it is so important? Because we are going to see the actual value of negative numbers or positive numbers. So, if any numbers have negative sign, minus sign, and uh, exponential value is odd number, the answer will always be negative. See here, minus 4 to the power 3 is minus 4 into minus 4 into minus 4. Firstly, you have to multiply the sign. Minus into minus plus, plus into minus is minus. So we will write minus first of all. And 4 fours are 16, 16 fours are 64. So the answer will be minus 64. In step number 2, here we have minus 3 into minus 2 cube. We will expand it like how we have done question number 6, that is minus 3 into minus 2 into minus 3 into minus 2. Then minus, here we have to multiply the minus first. Okay, minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is minus, minus into minus is plus. So the answer will be positive. So 3 twos are 6, 6 twos are 12, 12 twos are 24. So the answer will be positive here. Even though we are multiplying both the numbers which are negative, but here if you multiply the mathematical sign minus, you will find that the actual answer will be positive. Pasari na kan so tu rei poi mo em maya apoi mo dan zia chu sign minus sign te ron ken ta ka hian mitam takin ti sual kan nei pha chak thina ni hera hianin kan sei bel du chan kher chu e mitam takina kan ti sual thin rem rum wanga ni a minus sign hi puntir tel lovin enge ani ang khan an ron ziak mai thina kha an ti sual rem rum chu ni ta thina ni ti chuan ta hen ka han en ta minus 4 to the power 3 ta chumi ni chuan minus 4 hi voi thuma om don do ti na lo ni a chuti ni chun a mathematical sign minus hi puntir na sak phot tur ani minus into minus to plus ani ta true chun plus into minus to minus ani le chhok ta kha chun answer chun minus om sa don ti na ni pali mun li som pruk mun li samruk pali minus samruk pali hi answer don ta ni ta hen kan en ve ta minus 3 into minus 2 to the power 3 long ta chuan minus 3 into minus 2 hi voi thum kan se ta ni ti chuan minus negative numbers kan nei negative numbers te kan pun tir chuan answer negative minus kha a ong tu mel te lul ne mitam takinan ti so chun tareng ani a mathematical sign ni kan pun tir potanga minus into minus plus ania plus into minus to minus ani le a minus into minus to plus ani le ta ni kha answer chu atoba chun plus an don ta positive an don ta positive chu kan ziak la kher ngai lo ta ni hi ka punti le pathum hun hi paruk mun hi sopani mun hi somni pali somni pali lon ta mitam tak chuan helai hen minus sign pu le minus sign pu number kan punti rania answer chun minus sign put om tak an tia ma se ani mi alo minus sign hi voi li om no na kan punti phei dia ti ta minus into minus plus plus into minus 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 into minus to plus kha answer chu positive ani da dai mai ni hi exam na te mun tam taka hian mi tam takin an ti sual thin ta ha poi kan ti hle ni in question number 8 we're going to compare the numbers which are occurring here in a standard form 2 to the power 7 into 10 to the power 12 or 1.5 into 10 to the power 8. Here also the number which neutralize or make it into standard form, that is 10 to the power something. This number we're going to see the exponential value of 10. So the term which have more exponential value are greater always. So here 2 to the power 7 into 10 to the power 12 is greater than 1.5 to the into 10 to the power 8. Here 10 have 4, 8 only. Here there is 12. So that means this term, these standard numbers are greater in value. So we are putting here greater than symbol. Okay. So here we are going to say 4 into 10 to the power 14 or 3 into 10 to the power 17. Actually here 4 is greater than 3, but the number 10 to the power, their partners, let's say partners, okay. 3 have a partner 10 to the power 17, but here 4 have only 10 to the power 14. So here 10 to the power 17 is always larger in value. So that means even though 3 is smaller than 4, the actual value of that number, that standard number, 3 into 10 to the power 17, is actually larger than 4 into the 10 to the power 14. Ale khati khan kan sa thei time o kan han khai kin da hey standard numbers kan ta 2.7 into the 10 to the power khati khan 10 to the power ka na kina po som te so pakhat so pani te ni so huna chon hating standard numbers is mang hian science at chuan in hlat zawng mo thil hlat zawng ten te thin ani light years te na ziranga mo khovel atanga engan ni planet dang hlat zawng te ziranga khatinga khan anin taka chun bial zia nem ngai lu to na mo bial remote pu arnola phur ruk vel zia ngai to china khan tiang kan te mai 2 into 2.7 into 10 to the power 12 kan dita hei poi anin taka chuan 27 tiang a zero remote som pakhat kan zia ke dong te na nia so tin ni chuan khatiang ai chuan a standard form in 2.7 into 10 to the power 12 kan ti kha aw sam ta ni chuan an ko pui 10 te value hi kan enanga mo ko pui 10 value hi kan enanga exponential value a power te hi ta hian 10 to the power 12 hi at tam zo khrim khrim ta 10 to the power 8 ai chu wang chuan 2.7 into 10 to the power 12 hi alien zo kan ni anoi hian an en le tai la 4 into 10 to the power 14 na uma 3 into 10 to the power 17 om ta ni anin taka chuan pali ain pathum chu tlem zok nge yalom tro u maro chu an ko pui te an partners te khan en bula pakhara pali zok hian 10 to the power 14 anaya 3 hian 10 to the power 17 dai ane khatinga 10 to the power 17 of exponential value a tam zok kha number lian zok chu mai kha kha kan hriat angai ani le chuan loss of exponents hi kan en hmal nge ngai chan chu exercise 13.2 kan zir dawna wangin loss of exponents hi poimo em a pakhat na chun a to the power m into a to the power n an ta hei heta a basic hi a basic hi kan ti ngot a base hi if the base value is the same but the exponential value is different, that instead of writing the base two times, so here we have a to the power m plus n, such that we have to add up the power. As we see the examples here, 7 to the power 2 into 7 to the power 5. That means instead of writing 7 two times, that we are writing here one time, so the power are add up. That is 2 plus 5. So the actual value will be 7 to the power 7. In the same in the same manner, a to the power m divided by a to the power n, here the base is still the same, or a to the power m by a to the power n. We can write it like this too. So here the base value is the same, so instead of writing 2 times here, we have written that the a 1 times. But since it is division, so the exponential value will be subtracted, that is m minus n. So I have created an example here: 7 to the power 5 divided by 7 to the power 2, that is 7 to the power 5 minus 2, that is 7 cubed. Okay. Then in sub number 3, a to the power m to the power n. Here, if the power is uh, succeeded by another exponential value, that the exponential value should be multiplied. A to the power m to the power n, that means a to the power mn. This example here is 7 to the power 3 to the power 2, that means 7 to the power 3 to 2, that is 7 to the power 6. Here in sum number 4, a to the power m into b to the power m. Here, uh, unlike the number 1, the base number is different, but the exponential value are the same. Here inside the bracket, we have to multiply the base number, that is a and b, and the power is the same here, m. So ab to the power m will be the answer here. 7 to the power 3, a to the power 3 is there. So 7 into 8 to the power 3, and that is 7 8 is 56. 56 to the power 3 will be the answer. Here in division also is still the same. A to the power m, b to the power m, that means a by b to the power m. If you have here 15 to the power 3, 5 to the power 3, that is 15 by 5 to the power 3. You can divide 15 by 5, that's 3. 3 to the power 3, like that. In the last laws of exponents, here we have a to the power 0 is equal to 1. So if the value of a is any number, that may be countless numbers, also is maybe there. Here also I have written like this: 987654321 to the power 0. If the number is less or more and the exponential value is 0, the actual value will be always 1. Isau tong sai lang o. Hala hen laws of exponents poi mo em ma 13.2 kan englo na tu kan zero na tu ta. Hey sarkar na deal na po hen tam taka henin anlaron mga thina a power hetiang power sok thiam lo tan chuan a har vel tu kan ni ma se hemi laws of exponents hrefu to la ko tan chuan pol sam le tuk chung ta heta hen a base hi a ve ni ta an power ro chu sang ta ni chuda chuan a base khang voi khat la ka a power te khabel mai tur ani hey 7 square into 7 to the power 5 kan lo ta hey a base 7 ve ven ta so 7 na to the power 2 plus 5 lo ni ta kha hey puntira chuan a power te kan bet don ta ni a base a tung chuan mo chuan 7 to the power 7 ti nan ta divide a ve thung chuan tu na miang se a base han divide a ve thung chuan a power te kha subtract o pai turan thung ta hey a to the power m minus n ta hen example han chiang ha zel pasari 7 to the power 5 divided by 7 to the power 2 to 7 to the power 5 minus 2 lo ya ngo a power kha kan pa ya 7 cube lo chok ta mai ni chuan pathum na hian hetianga power nei chhong nei chhong in succeeded om chuan a power te kha pun tir thum tur ani a to the power m to the power n ani a to the power m n ani example hen n lai la chiang bera 7 to the power 3 to the power 2 ni chuan a power te pun tir tu ni 7 to the power 3 to 2 ne nga chuan pathum hani paruk lo ne 7 to the power 6 ani le mai ta ni ani le a base te in anglo a power in ang si kheng te kan tiang kan chuan bracket chunga a power te kan pun tiranga a kate a base te kan pun tiranga a power kha thumuna ngin kan da don ai in trom angin a a to the power m into b to the power m mani chuan a into b whole power m mani anga ab to the power m mani anga example en chiang reng hey 7 le 8 alu ni ta tro 7 le 8 alone ta base in ang lawa power in ang thung ta 7 cube 8 cube alone ta chuan 7 le 8 hi ka bracket chung ka muti ranga a power khata hen an pahnin tawm ani vain te hakan data pasari hmun ria chu songa puru nga ruk to the power 3 tina hai angareng tina ni ma chuan rule number 5 a hian a tu na meng de thau khan number pahnin ang lo divide ni si a power thu mun si a khan khata po khan anin ta chuan a base ate khatian divide ang kan sek nga bracket kan da nga chuan power kha m khate kha kan da nga henga hen chiang ber mai 15 cube le 5 cube lo ta chuan an power hin an ta ka wangin bracket chunga 15 by 5 kan da ta a chuan a power hi 3 lo ni ta ni chuan pangai so pangai lo sem thei le ala a hmun thu mania chuan 3 cube ti na run ta mai ni mo top bera chuan 6 to the power 0 is kati 8 to the power 0 is equal to 1 eng number po ni se se lo ru mo po ni ro se eng anga number tam po ni se a power hi 0 ni chung chuan a value chu 1 ani don ani mo khowela number te bere mo khovel number lian ber bo ni se a power a hen 0 ken chuan a hlut na a value to ka chu 1 ani siat ngai ni khami thleng kha kan ziranga chuan vo ina kan zirta ka changna kan chin che tu chu 0 chu chang hin a thufing toy te pahnih kan zir leng mi eng anga sang eng anga ni na nei lian emo ni thiam lian pui po ni se ni hausa em po ni se pavel ni hausa per po ni se pathian thu chuan te na te a enge mani ngai hlu te chu mo rot ne man nianga mi ngai tom te choi san an niang tin sila chu wangin milian mi tha mi hausa chapo te chu ti tlomin an nom don ani mo a chan chu an nei ro sum khai angin tamma se an mi zia kha a 0 phot chuan mo an mi zia kha a 0 phot chuan an nei ro sum ne ma se an mi zia kha 0 phot chuan an value chu 0 ni don ni ani mo tunu kan zir tha eng number po 0 ne na pun tir chuan 0 ni chu teng che chuan eng anga hausa le million po ni se an mi zia an character kha a 0 view chuan an hlut na kha 0 ni mi zong zong hua chuang chuan inung chang kha lo uluk la chal tlai lo la in ngai tom la ai upa te za thiamin an thu te oi zo fo ro ti te kha in lo na yanga eng anga hausa po in ni la mo i chapo tlat chuan i 0 do na ni emin enga man ngai chuang lo wang che maro chu mere thei te po ni rin om tak le ngai tom taka i om chuan choi san ni ang tin helaya kan se hian eng number po ni se eng number anga lian po ni se power hi 0 ni chuan a value chu 1 chaw ani khatin khan kan ni zi hi poimo lutu kan ni zi poimo lutu eng ma eng tinan eng anga zir sang eng anga zir lian zir sang po ni se en ton mai maya aron en ton mai maya pas tho zel ani chuan a por a thiam na tak tak ani don lo a value chu 1 tho ani khatin khan ngai tu ula tuna in lekha zidan po online ate hian online lekha kan zira online kan test online kan exam a khatia khan rin omna in nei lova thiam deuh anga langa note in lo copy a in lo cheat khan thiam na tak tak in nei lova in por kha 0 chaw ani wangin in value chu 1 chaw in ni kum khuwa ang maro chu en ton ngai lo mi rin om mo mi fel mi rin om khatin kha chuanin ma kharon musang view lo ma se azir chin kha azir pe ya a thiam tho tho chuan a value hi asang don tho tho ani khami te pahnih kha tun tuma kan zir ni ro se in zava in mangtha mutui ne khazir nuam vek u